What does an ancient swordsman from 17th century Japan have to teach us about leadership, strategy, and personal growth in the 21st century? The answer might surprise you. Miyamoto Musashi, a legendary samurai who lived during the Sengoku period of feudal Japan, became famous not only for his unparalleled skill in combat, but also for his profound understanding of strategy, discipline, and the art of mastery. His book, The Book of Five Rings, written near the end of his life, is often regarded as one of the most important texts on strategy, leadership, and personal development. Despite its roots in martial arts and warfare, Musashi's timeless principles are just as relevant to today's leaders, entrepreneurs, and anyone seeking to navigate the complex challenges of the modern world. In this video, we'll explore how the lessons of Musashi's The Book of Five Rings can help shape more effective leaders, strategic thinkers, and individuals committed to personal growth. Whether you're a business leader, a team manager, or someone simply looking to sharpen your mind and improve your decision-making skills, Musashi's wisdom offers deep insights that can transform the way you lead and the way you live. Welcome to The Unfolding Journey, a channel where we explore the timeless wisdom of history's greatest minds and uncover strategies for personal growth, success, and leadership. If you're interested in how ancient wisdom can be applied to modern challenges, you're in the right place. From the philosophy of samurai to the strategies of military leaders and the teachings of entrepreneurs, we dive deep into the lessons that can help you become a more effective, thoughtful, and resilient individual. Before we begin our exploration of the Book of Five Rings and Musashi's timeless leadership principles, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll join a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to continuous learning and growth. You won't want to miss our future content, where we unpack the strategies and philosophies that shape great leaders and thinkers. So, if you're ready to gain insight into one of the greatest minds in history, let's dive in. Miyamoto Musashi was born in 1584, during a time when Japan was embroiled in constant warfare. This period, known as the Sengoku era, was marked by power struggles between competing feudal lords, each vying for control of the country. Raised in this environment of conflict, Musashi learned the way of the sword from a young age and quickly gained a reputation as an unparalleled swordsman. By the time he was in his early 20s, Musashi had already participated in over 60 duels, winning each one. His most famous duel, fought at the age of 30, was against the renowned swordsman Sasaki Kojiro. Musashi's strategy and psychological warfare during this battle were legendary. He arrived late, used a wooden sword, and outwitted his opponent, all while maintaining complete mental clarity. Despite his success as a fighter, Musashi's greatest contribution to the world was his philosophy of strategy and mastery. After years of battle and contemplation, he retired to a life of reflection, writing the Book of Five Rings, Go-Rin no Sho, in 1645, just a few weeks before his death. The book is divided into 5 sections, each corresponding to a different element of nature: earth, water, fire, wind, and void. These 5 rings represent different aspects of life, combat, and leadership, and Musashi used them to outline his strategic philosophy, a philosophy that still resonates today. While Musashi's original intent was to provide guidance to aspiring swordsmen, his ideas have since been applied to a wide range of disciplines. The Book of Five Rings is not just a treatise on combat. It is a comprehensive guide to living a life of strategy, discipline, and continuous improvement. His teachings offer a roadmap to becoming a better leader, a more focused individual, and a more strategic thinker. The first section of the Book of Five Rings is called the Earth Ring, and it represents the foundational aspects of strategy. Musashi uses the earth element to symbolize stability, structure, and the importance of understanding your environment before acting. In the context of leadership, this is about establishing a strong base of knowledge and understanding the landscape in which you operate. Before taking action, a leader must first survey the terrain, whether that means analyzing the market and business, understanding your team's strengths and weaknesses, or studying your opponent's tactics in a competitive environment. Musashi states, "Know the smallest things and the largest things, the shallowest things and the deepest things." This statement emphasizes the importance of comprehensive understanding. Leaders must possess both broad knowledge and an attention to detail. Just as a swordsman must be well-versed in every aspect of his technique, from the most basic movements to the most advanced strategies, a leader must have a strong grasp of both the big picture and the minute details that drive success. In modern leadership, the Earth Ring calls for a solid foundation in the principles that govern your field. This could be understanding business fundamentals, having a clear vision, or knowing the strengths and weaknesses of your team. Leaders who build their strategy on solid knowledge and a clear understanding of their surroundings are better equipped to make informed decisions and lead effectively. The second section of Musashi's book is called the Water Ring. Water, in its fluidity and adaptability, represents the ability to adjust your strategy in response to changing circumstances. Musashi writes, "Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend." This concept speaks directly to the need for leaders to be flexible and adaptable. Leadership is not about rigidly sticking to one plan. It's about understanding when to pivot, adjust, or change course based on new information or shifting conditions. In the business world, this is especially crucial. Markets change, competitors evolve, and consumer needs shift. The ability to adapt is what separates successful leaders from those who fail. Musashi's water principle encourages leaders to be fluid, to avoid dogma, and to be willing to change their tactics when necessary. In a more personal context, the water ring teaches leaders to be emotionally resilient. Just as water can adapt to any container it's poured into, a leader must be able to navigate challenges with grace and maintain composure under pressure. Whether facing a difficult negotiation, managing a crisis, or handling personal setbacks, the ability to stay flexible and calm is a hallmark of strong leadership. Next is the fire ring, which Musashi uses to symbolize the intense energy and passion that leaders must bring to their endeavors. Fire represents the drive, determination, and decisiveness that are necessary for effective leadership. Musashi writes, "In battle, if you do not attack, you will never win." In leadership, this translates into the necessity of taking decisive action. A leader must not hesitate when the time to act arrives. Decision-making, in the heat of the moment, requires courage, focus, and an unwavering belief in the chosen course of action. Fire also represents intensity and the ability to channel energy effectively. Musashi stresses that a leader must never falter in their commitment. Whether the goal is to grow a business, build a product, or lead a team, energy and focus are required at every step of the journey. Passion for your work and a commitment to success must be evident in everything you do. But fire is also dangerous if not controlled properly. Musashi cautions against overzealousness or burning out your resources too quickly. Just as fire can destroy if it is uncontrolled, a leader's passion must be channeled strategically. A leader who overcommits or who fails to pace themselves can burn out, both personally and professionally. The wind ring represents the importance of learning from others while also avoiding the trap of ego. Wind, by nature, moves freely, and Musashi uses it as a metaphor for understanding and observing the strengths and weaknesses of others. He warns against becoming too attached to your own style or beliefs, emphasizing the importance of studying competitors, mentors, and even adversaries. A leader, according to Musashi, must constantly learn and evolve. By observing others, a leader can refine their own approach, avoiding unnecessary pitfalls and building on the strengths of those who have gone before. This is particularly important in today's fast-paced world, where knowledge and best practices are shared and refined constantly. The wind ring teaches that humility and openness are necessary qualities in a leader who seeks to grow. Musashi also stresses the importance of not being distracted by the wind of external opinions. Leaders must remain focused on their mission and avoid being swayed by the noise of public opinion, social pressures, or ego-driven desires. Finally, Musashi discusses the void ring, which represents the concept of mental clarity, emptiness, and the ability to act without attachment. The void symbolizes the space where true mastery occurs, when a leader can operate from a place of intuition, clarity, and deep understanding, free from distraction or ego. Musashi writes, When you reach the final stage of mastery, you become empty. Your mind is clear and free of thought, and your actions become instinctive. For a leader, this means achieving a state of mental clarity where decisions are made with full awareness and focus. The void is a state of mind where one is not hindered by doubt, fear, or hesitation. When a leader reaches this state, they can make the right choices at the right time, not because they are thinking about them consciously, but because they come from deep within. In modern leadership, the void ring calls for mindfulness, presence, and a strong mental foundation. Leaders must be able to clear their minds of distractions and focus on what truly matters. In times of stress, mental clarity is often the difference between success and failure. Miyamoto Musashi's The Book of Five Rings offers a unique, multidimensional approach to leadership and strategy that transcends time and place. From the foundational principles of the Earth Ring to the mental clarity of the void, Musashi's teachings provide a powerful roadmap for modern leaders seeking to navigate the complexities of today's world. Whether you're leading a team, running a business, or simply striving for personal growth, these principles offer timeless wisdom that can help you become a more strategic, adaptable, and effective leader. Thank you for watching this deep dive into Musashi's philosophy and how it applies to modern leadership. If you found this video valuable, please consider subscribing to the Unfolding Journey for more content on the greatest minds and their strategies for success. By subscribing, you'll gain access to more insightful discussions on leadership, personal development, and the timeless wisdom of history's most influential figures. Remember, leadership is not just about making decisions. It's about mastering yourself, understanding others, and continuously striving to improve. Keep forging your path with focus, humility, and clarity. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next journey.